Hello, welcome back. I hope you're doing well and that you are having a good weekend. Before I get into the video, I just want to make a quick announcement here. Since for some reason videos on the weekends for me personally, they don't seem to do very well on their views, so I'm going to go back to releasing them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and try that for a little while. For some reason, the summer kicked in, and it looks like, from what I understand, gotten feedback from folks that the algorithms change during the summer. I don't know. Maybe the views change. So I'm going to go back to trying that. But I will say this is episode number 5 of the series I started called Prog Sunday. Now, I haven't titled the videos that, but the ones that I've been releasing on Sunday have all been Prog theme type videos, bands, reviews, music, favorite records, summer Prog albums. And I do appreciate the ones that are leaving comments and the ones who are watching. So thank you very, very much. Today's video is not really an unboxing because I've already unboxed everything. To speed up a little bit of the process, I don't want to make too long of a video here, and the featured album that I'm going to share and talk about is one of my favorite prog rock albums by a band called Van Der Graaf Generator. This album was released in 1969, and it's titled The Aerosol Gray Machine. I want to make sure I say that correctly. But I got this box set about a week ago. It was on sale, and I applied some trade for it, and I was really stoked about getting it. So here's the box, and this is the title of the label that released the album back in '69. Here's the back, and you get an idea of what goodies come in this. I really like the packaging on this one. I thought it was very well, it met my expectations. Other than, I could just say one thing, I didn't like the way the CDs, but you know, that's just how it goes, you know. What can I do to change it? I thought it was really cool that it came with the 7-inch single for a song called People You Were Going To and Firebrand. I haven't played the little 45, but I'm getting ready to show it. So the album itself sounded fine. I really liked it. I liked it a lot more than the reissue copy that I used to own. I traded back in to apply it to this. And then you get a couple of CDs right here, as they mentioned, with some bonus stuff. What is this, a BBC show here, and the bonus tracks too that were released as a single mentioned over here. So really cool. I love the artwork in a lot of this, and I love the really cool goodies in it again. But this is an album that shows the band's early sound. I like it. The album to me was, it had some ambience to it. It had psych rock, what they call photo prog. It had some folk influences, and it's really dark. And the best way I can describe it, it's like that music behind a dark door, and you just have to open that door to hear the rest of the sounds that are coming from that room. Really good record here. I like what the booklet said, that there was a note in there that said Peter Hamill played his guitar singing, and he was being real cool. I like that. So I'll show some of the goodies. I did save the label. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but this has been out for a while, so this is not nothing new. I noticed there have been folks that talked about it and its release. I normally don't go watch those videos. No reason why. I want to find out for myself when I'm going to get it. my thoughts to it. So, you know, some people have their opinions. Let's just put it that way. So here's the little label that I cut off. I don't know how well you can see that. It's the 50th anniversary. Wow, man, these records are these records are old records. Comes with this really cool poster from 1968, the year I was born. Maybe that's why I have such a personal connection of this record. Maybe it's the soundtrack to my birth. I don't know. I'm not trying to be strange here. I just but anyway, let me show. This is the label. And I don't know what an original one looks like. I never went to go look for it. But here's the single. Really nice. Like the cardboard that it's in. And this is the back. I don't really know which is the A and which is the B side, to be honest. But here's the other side. I like this logo, the label. I do like that. Okay. Put that down. Moving on to the really cool booklet that it comes with. Comes with this really nice booklet. Sorry about the glare, folks. I like that. The whole theme about this aerosol can. This is the back of the book. The album, I believe, was released here in America on Mercury Records. I've never tried to track down a US copy of that, but I might one day. The book is just really, really nice. Photos and a little bit of some essay writing. That's really cool. Let's see here if I can just show some other. This is what I like too. This page right here kind of shows the contents about it. And you got some early pictures. Here's an early picture of the band, young Peter Harmel. And let me show one more pretty neat picture in here. Let's see here. Here's some really cool pictures of the band as well too. Kind of reminds me of the photo shoots that Pink Floyd did outdoors and some of their promotional videos that they did, like See Emily Play and I'm going blank there. Anyway, we'll move right on along. I don't know, but I feel like this is, I didn't see anything mentioned in there, but this is the original cover for this album when it was released in the UK. But I like this original cover. I do. I really think this is really would match very well to the music on the album. Really cool. This real pretty lady right here on the side. I like that. All that little aerosol waves in the air. Is it the music? Maybe that's one way. I like this back part. So I don't know. Maybe somebody will leave me a kind comment and say, yeah, that was the original cover. But I like it. I really do. And let's see here. Oh, I didn't have this ready, folks. I'm going to reach over here and grab the record itself. I apologize. But here's what it looked like. So don't know what an original looks like. I do apologize for the glare. But really nice sounding record. And it's the music. And I didn't mind my reissue. Don't get me wrong. I didn't dislike it. But I didn't see the point of keeping it as well too. And I got a couple of more things to show from the box. And I'll talk a little bit more about the record itself. It does come with this really cool poster. Facsimile is what they say. But I like this. I'm tempted to hang this up because I don't have very many Prog posters. But yeah, really, I like this poster. I think it's really, really cool. So put that there and there. And then this is where they put the two CDs that I thought was. Now this is how it was the album released here in America on. So saying that title, but I've seen the Mercury. So here's that. It's got this real cool old photo of the band on stage, which I think is really, really cool. There are the two CDs right there. So yeah, I really like this. I would love to have a poster of this right here. That's super cool. So there's that, the poster and the 45. Those were the contents, and I'm really happy to have it in the collection here. A little bit more about the album itself. Like I mentioned, that it was psych rock, what do you call it, proto prog. The folk influences, I really like that, and some of the prog music that I listen to, that melancholy sound, you know, whether it's a flute or creating some kind of ambient space that makes it sound like we're down in some cave. The album has some great keyboards. I forget the gentleman's name, does some really nice keyboard soloing. And Peter Hermel was a very young guy too. He was about 20 years old when they were doing this album. He plays the acoustic guitar. I like the way he does that. I really enjoy his singing. And it sounds like some of the songs and the music, like there are a lot of instruments, but I don't really think so. I just think the way they created the atmosphere, the way they play their instruments too, to make it sound like, and we all know that sometimes people can make it sound like there's two bass players or two drummers or something. And like I heard what I think is and I didn't write down what track it was on, like a harpsichord, but I don't really think it is. I think it's something else. But that's what I mean. Like, it sounds like that, but I could be really wrong. It could just be some simple keyboard work, and the way they did it, the way they produced it, engineered it. I love the drums. I love the use of a lot of the cymbals in the drumming. At points, there's some. I love that the track about the aerosol can. Like, real short little deal. It's got that little jazziness, kind of cabaret, but it kind of brings some happiness, and then it's right back into some little bit of some dark tunes there, you know, like tunes like Black Smoke Yang, which sounds a little bit like some song that would have been in one of my nightmares. Another key track, Octopus, and my favorite of the whole album is Afterwards. Go check that out. It's a really, really good song. All right, folks, I went a little bit over. I was trying to keep it under 10 minutes. Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite Van Der Graaf Generator albums. Let me know your thoughts. Leave me a comment. And I want to say thank you for all the recent subscribers to the channel. See you soon, and have a great upcoming week.